It is, who's calling? It is game night for us. I have a little boofus over here, and this is what we're doing. We are playing one of these unsolved case files. This is Jamie Banks' case. So it says here, the murder mystery game that lets you be a cold case detective. Sorry, my AC is on. On November 11th, 1992, East Verona High School was shocked by the death of 18-year-old senior Jamie Banks. Jamie fell from the sixth floor window in the newspaper room, where she also worked as an investigative reporter. So she's probably on somebody's ass, so close to busting them, and then they killed her. Anyhow, investigators identify 5 individuals who might have been in the room with Jamie, but they were unable to identify a prime suspect and eventually ruled it a suicide, closing the case. But Jamie didn't commit suicide. She was murdered. So this gives you the evidence, which is photos, newspaper articles, witness reports, interrogations, security camera stills, and more. Solve all 3 objectives to crack the case. And then you have a website in here that will give you hints if you get stuck. So let's open this bad boy up. Oh my god, why isn't this not? It's a whole bag of evidence in an evidence zip thing. Oh my god, it's so cool. To be opened by authorized personnel only. This is the evidence, the victim, Jamie Banks, the date, cold case, unsolved case file. If you switch it around, it says sealed by R. Sherman on this date. And then it tells you like what is in this package. This is a moo-moo. We got lots of snacks and drinks. This child is out already. This child is being a pain in my ass. And so yeah, this comes in a cute little bag of evidence with a folder, very thick folder. So I'm very excited to open this. Alright, so there's 3 envelopes in here. It says bonus envelope A, do not open until after completing objective number 1. Bonus envelope B, do not open until after completing objective number 2. Bonus envelope C, do not open until after completing objective 3. So those are the first things I pulled out. Alright, and then this is her whole entire file. It says unsolved case files.
Look at this moo-moo. Oh, my moo-moo.
Moo-moo is part of date night. Let me clean you off.
I love her so much. She's my baby. She's my baby. No! Force.
And then it says Jamie Banks with some letters and numbers there. And then if you open it up, it gives us like instructions, the evidence. Oh, she was so pretty. Oh, look how pretty she is. That's so pretty. I'm trying to have date night. Ugh. So this gives you instructions, the case number that it says. The objective number 1, prove someone was in the room with Jamie. When you can prove someone was in the room with Jamie just before she died, visit this website to see if you were right. After you prove Jamie was not alone, you may open bonus envelope A. Marley, we're trying to have a date night. Yeah, and you cannot play because you don't even know. Who's this? Who's this girl right here? Jamie. Yeah, she passed away.
Marley!
Anyhow, this has some type of photography. Maybe that will come into play. I'm not sure. Then we have photographs.
What do you want? The doors
To be opened by authorized individuals only. Do not use this envelope with evidence that has wet or damp body fluids. Do not bend. Okay. Then we have case file inventory list. Oh, we have lots of papers. Oh, wow. Tons and tons of paper to read. Oh, who's that? Johnny Rocca. Oh, these are actually, hold on. All right, so I'm watching wrestling too with my husband. Okay, so this is the police department's inventory list. This is a article of a newspaper. This is another article. This is some type of fact sheet from the police department. The coroner's investigation. This says property and custody documents. This looks like a bunch of screenshots. This looks like some type of classroom picture. Witness statement, a witness statement, witness statement, another witness statement. And then we get into Sophia Sunday. That's her. Johnny Rocca. Dr. Benjamin. Olivia. She looks like she's crying in her mugshot. Then we have Paul somebody or other. So, okay, we have a lot of stuff to read and go through. Let's get started. Alright, so we looked at all this evidence. We narrowed it down to, this is her teacher that taught drama, who I believe kind of had the hots for her. This is her ex-boyfriend, Johnny. And this is her guidance counselor.
You said a bunch of lies about her.
Her parents read this letter, and they have a hard time believing what he was saying about counseling because they didn't even know she was in school counseling. Which I thought that they had to let your parents know that they were talking to you in school. I don't know. Maybe that's not a thing. I don't know. I think this guy's lying, but I think this guy is... Oh, they all could be lying. I don't know. What do you think, babe?
I don't know, no. I thought it was the other girls.
Yeah, so Anthony thought it was a girl, but then we eliminated the girls.
Yeah. I thought it was a jealous girlfriend, but it wasn't.
Yeah. So now we're just trying to take these three and see who we can figure out is lying. So there's that. Alright, so we solved the case. You use your phone for some of it. Like if you know, there's three parts. There's part number 1 that you have to figure out, and then you get to open envelope A after you figure it out. Then there's part B. After you figure that out, you open that one. So it's like steps, but you use your phone to help guide you and they ask you questions. And if you answer the questions correctly with all the evidence that you gathered, babe, let's try not to rip it for the next person. I don't know why they did that. So anyhow,
why is it sealed like this then?
I don't know why.
Like, what the hell?
So we figured it out. It wasn't either of our guesses, huh?
No.
Anthony guessed that it was the ex's new girlfriend. It was not. I thought it was the hot teacher, but it wasn't.
No.
So now we got this bonus envelope that we're allowed to open because I clicked the right answers on the phone app, and we figured out the killer and got it correct. So now we're allowed to open
If they
bonus envelope C.
they want you to donate, like give this to the next person, then why the fuck do they seal these things?
I don't know, but
That's
I would like to pass this on.
I don't know who they're gonna pass it to if the envelope all messed up.
Oh my! So it's a voluntary statement. So I'm not gonna let him read that out loud to you guys. So I don't want to ruin who it is. But it's interesting. So yeah, it was a good night. Did you have a good date night?
Yeah, these games last about 3 hours.
They do. They last a long time, but they're a lot of fun, and we like to play them, huh?
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do.
So it was a good time. We had lots of snacks. I highly suggest these Skinny Pop mini cakes. I got the cinnamon and sugar. These are super yummy. And then he got a bunch of other snacks, candy.
Sour Patch Kids.
So it was a good night, I think. Now we're gonna go to bed because it's like almost 11:30 and I have to get up at 6. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, bye guys.